XRP is currently trading at $3.45, and according to market analyst Ali Martinez, we could be looking at another explosive move very soon. Why? Because the MVRV ratio just made another golden cross, a signal that has historically led to major price surges. Let's break down what this actually means and why it matters for XRP holders and potential investors. First, what is the MVRV ratio? Simply put, it compares the market value of a cryptocurrency to the average price that current holders paid for their tokens. If the ratio is high, the asset might be overvalued. If it's low, the asset could be undervalued. But most importantly, when the MVRV crosses above its 200-day moving average, it's often seen as a bullish signal, a moment when the momentum shifts in favor of the bulls. That's exactly what just happened. Ali Martinez pointed out that this golden cross signal also occurred back in November 2024. At that time, XRP was trading around 49 cents. Then came the breakout, driven in part by a Trump-led market rally, and XRP quickly smashed through the $1 and $2 levels. By January 2025, it hit $3.40. That's a 630% increase from the moment the golden cross appeared. Now, let's fast forward to today. XRP just touched $3.60, following a consolidation period that lasted several months. And once again, the MVRV ratio has crossed above its 200-day average, this time with the ratio at 78.42% and the 200-MA at 54%, according to data from Sentiment. So what does this mean? If XRP were to repeat the same kind of performance it delivered after the previous golden cross, we could be looking at a 630% gain from here. That would take the price to around $25 per token. Yes, $25. Now, before you say that sounds unrealistic, let's look at what some experts are saying. Crypto market commentator Armando Pantoja predicted back in February that XRP could reach a maximum target of $25 by 2025 or 2026, and he dismissed concerns about market cap being a limitation. At that price, XRP's market cap would sit at about $1.5 trillion, which, while extremely high, isn't outside the realm of possibility if the crypto market as a whole enters another massive bull cycle. On the other hand, we should also consider the law of diminishing returns. This simply means that the same level of performance might not repeat in full. So what if XRP only reaches half of its previous surge? That would still be a 315% increase, which could bring the price to around $14. Interestingly, this is exactly the minimum target that market analyst JD set for XRP in one of his previous analyses. So, whether you lean toward the $14 scenario or the more ambitious $25 prediction, the takeaway is clear. Technical indicators are suggesting that XRP could have more room to run. But it's important to stay critical here. Technical patterns like golden crosses are not guarantees. They are tools that help us understand sentiment and momentum. The broader market, global regulations, and developments in the ongoing Ripple SEC case all still play a huge role in what actually happens next. Another factor is timing. Even if XRP is heading to $14 or $25, it might not happen tomorrow or even next month. The rally following the last golden cross took 2 full months to play out, from November 2024 to January 2025. So patience is key. To summarize, XRP is trading at $3.45, near its recent 7-year high. The MVRV ratio just crossed above its 200-day MA, a bullish signal. The last time this happened, XRP rose by a 630%. If it repeats, XRP could hit $25. If we get only half the gain, the price could still reach $14. Experts like Ali Martinez, Armando Pantoja, and JD support the idea of further upside. But remember, nothing is guaranteed, and external market factors still matter. So the big question is, are we in the early stages of another XRP breakout? Or will history rhyme instead of repeat? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay sharp, stay informed.